Hello, OneTwoStep. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Etsy. I'm doing very good, thank you. How are
That's
you?
good. I'm good. I'm pretty good. So, first things first, congratulations on being picked as the Artifex Spotlight Talent for April.
Hell yeah, thank you so much for picking me.
So, first things first, just for anybody who doesn't know you, who are you and what is your talent?
I am OneTwoStep. Everybody's calling me Two-Step or even Step. It's up to everybody. Just never call me 12-Step. That has been a joke around, but I don't really appreciate that. um, So I'm doing music, like playing guitar for 17 years now, and I just started really singing along with my guitar when I did start with my guitar somehow, but I recently just got into singing that much since last summer, actually, when I joined Artifex.
How would you describe your sound?
Oh, that's a hard one because I try to change and try to use different genres in songs. I most likely would describe me unplugged because I most of the time don't play that much with my e-guitar. Also, I tend to play more rhythm style, but I also do finger style. Yeah, it's kind of a mixed style, I guess.
Have you performed outside of VR chat recently?
Actually, not recently. I once was part of a Christian rock band. That has been ages before, though. But I sometimes just play on friends' events, like when there are 20 to 30 persons around and I have my guitar with me. I sometimes just play there and sing and they dance on it, and that's quite funny. Because I really like when people just dance on my music. That's awesome, actually.
How did you find Artifex?
Well, that's a nice story, actually. I was watching some VR chat videos on YouTube, and I really liked what Mr. Wobbles did, and No Logic David, and all those people that actually did something artistry on this platform. And I really wanted to do music myself on in here, so I decided to go online in VR chat last summer. And on that very day when I started VR chat, I met Skeety. She is a very nice person, and I really became big friends with her. And yeah, well, on that very first evening when I was online there, we met an open mic. She listened to me singing, and I listened to her singing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we separated, but later in the evening, I came back and saw her online. So I joined on her, and she was actually in the Eurovision talent show of yours, where you actually weren't. So it was the first time that Moxie were substituting. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's how I got to know Moxie, Matt Mox. And yeah, he invited me as well as Kitty did. And that's how he came to Artifacts. And
Yeah.
I enjoyed it ever since.
What would you call your favorite moment or memory from an Artifex event or gathering?
Oh, I have quite some favorite moments, but I think I just tell you the most recent one. Because that actually was really breathtaking. Yeah, very much. Because, because of that virus at the moment, nobody can go outside really much or can party
Yep.
or do anything there. So
Mm-hmm.
it was Joey's birthday. He's playing the piano and starts singing at the moment. He's part of Artifacts as well.
Yep.
And he told us that he can't be with his brother and can't be with his parents or any friends in real life at the moment because of that. So it's Mai, which is another awesome and wonderful person in our community, was talking with him about it. And she decided to actually even make a Discord group only for his birthday. And she invited everyone that on a daily basis or at least on a weekly basis does something with him. And yeah, she and me, we planned the whole evening for him, even that we gonna have drinks that in real life, that we gonna do some party games, and that we gonna sing for him. And he was so happy and so pleased at that evening that he later on told all of us that this was kind of his most happy, his happiest moment of his, one of his happiest moments of his life.
Nice.
Also, that was so wholesome. I will never forget that very evening. There's another reason for it, because it was the actual birthday of my niece. So I will never forget that very day.
If you could go back in time and give yourself one piece of advice for before you started performing, either on here or in real life, what would it be?
Just do something every day. Don't waste one day. I played for 17 years guitar now, but there were weeks, maybe even a month, where I just didn't play as much. I really would like to tell myself back then that I just should just do something instead of maybe wasting a day doing just games or something else. First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second things second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my CEO. The master of my CEO. Ooh, I was broken from a young age, shaking my sulkings to the masses, writing down poems for the few that look at me, took at me, shook at me, feeling this heartache from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lessons from the brain, seeing the beauty through the pain. You make me a believer, believer. You break me down, you build me up, believer, believer. Pain, I'll let the bullets fly, I'll let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, they come from pain. You make me a believer, believer. The things that sent the prayer to the ones up above. All the hate that you have heard, I turn the spirits to a dove. Ooh, your spirits up above. Ooh, I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings they would drown, but they never did, ever lift, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till I broke up and it rained down. It rained down like pain. You make me a believer, believer. Pain. You break me down, you build me up, believer, believer. Pain. Oh, let the bullets fly, oh, let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, they come from pain. You make me a believer, believer. Last things last, by the grace of the fire and the flames. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins, oh, the blood in my veins, oh. Ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till I broke up and it rained down like pain. You make me a believer, believer. Pain. You break me down, you built me a believer, believer. Pain, oh let the bullets fly, oh let them rain. My love, my drive, they come from pain. You make me a believer, believer. Tears run down, I'm wondering why I got out of my bed at all. The morning wake up call strikes hard though I can't see it all. And even if I could, it will all be grey. But there's your picture on my wall, and that reminds me that it's not so bad, the world is not so big. Sometimes everything around your future's wrong, even though you try your very best for so long. Some people are only there if they can use you to get some sunshine from the smile that you fake to. Some will call you friend, but they will leave you when they find what you're not, because they don't know you. Some people always pull your trigger, but you keep hiding behind your smile and get sicker. Tears run down, I'm wondering why I got out of my bed at all. The morning wake up call strikes hard though I can't see at all. And even if I could, it will all be grey. But there's your picture on my wall, and that reminds me that it's not so bad, the world is not so bad. There are assholes everywhere that wanna see the world burning. They keep abusing you, for them there's no learning. You wanna be a friend of them, you be the mother of God. But look who's there when they find, and you are not. Only a few of us put ourselves in pain for the others to get better while we go insane. Tears run down, I'm wondering why I got out of my bed at all. The morning wake up call strikes hard though, and I can't see at all. And even if I could, it will all be grey. But there's your picture on my wall, and that reminds me that it's not so bad, the world is not so bad. That's a moment for you, just to be thinking a lot. Does it worth all the pain? Sometimes clearly not. Do they really even need you? Are they worth the shot? When you help them, do they hurt you? Help them or what? You are an angel, you are one of a kind. What are they thinking when they hurt you? Are they blind? After all the emotions you pushed yourself through, but you now have someone that cares for you too. You know, it actually matters what you do. Do you really wonder what and who are you? Do you really think that you're alone and one is there for you? I'm your guardian angel that cares and loves you too. My tears run down, I'm wondering why I got out of my bed at all. The morning wake up call strikes hard though I can't see it all. And even if I could, it will all be grey. But there's your picture on my wall, and that reminds me that it's not so bad, the world is not so bad. I really want to thank every staff member that has been staff, that is staff, and that continues being staff. And all the other supporters that are kind of always around at any event for their awesome job. I happened to be a co-host lately and helping out a lot on events as well, and I know how stressful that can be and how less fun it can be to be on that part of on that side of the show. And I really want you to know that it's very well appreciated among everybody that has been on your shows. And therefore, I want to say thank you so much for making our lives a little bit more happy. And also for everyone that is new, never give up on yourself. just try to enjoy everything that you do. Don't be too harsh on yourself. You will get there in time.